Hello and welcome back to the Glorious Gnomes. So, last time we talked about building. We talked about building in here. However, there was another comment about building, which happened in a few episodes ago that I didn't see at the time but I've now seen, which was talking about building here, like building a holding, to make us some more money. And that's definitely an option. I mean, with a look here, each of these makes us what, like, do we have any cities? Because that was what was suggested to be built. I don't believe we actually hold any cities currently. No. Okay, so let's just say this one here makes us like 15, right? Or even better, this castle here, it's our capital, it makes us 34 tax a year, right? So, if we build a city here, which is 500, say we're making 40 out of that city. Pays for itself in like, I don't know, 14 years, 15 years? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it means that we can have mercenaries raised for a while, because even while it hasn't paid for itself, it will still be giving us more base income, so we could potentially use that, and it would give us troops, and yeah, it seems like a good idea. So we're going to try it, and see exactly how good it is, without upgrading it at all once we buy it. We may upgrade it a little bit, but you know, essentially I want to see how good a base city is for us. Hey, we have a granddaughter named Kina, who is strong and bright. Fantastic, we're getting strong and bright right into our family. It's a good thing. Your wife has sent you a gift. It is a small puppy. I will accept this gracious gift, and we shall call it Faithful. Perfect. Right, how's Najara looking in their wars, by the way? They have a war where somebody's declared a conquest, okay, and another holy war. Yeah, they have hardly any troops. They are falling apart quickly, and that is wonderful for us, because we can take the one bit of land I still want from them. Yeah, it's like, we only really declared for one province, but we've managed to destroy their entire, nation. It's fantastic. There's some things being inherited. I think Am won their War of Independence. Yeah, so they have all the land. Now here's the negative about the trade route. It does cost you 200 gold every now and then. It's 100% worth it, but it does cost you 200 gold to maintain it. Okay, so here's an example of something I was talking about last episode. So when we have a green and a red here, that is not equivalent to a nothing, apparently. It is equivalent to a slightly, it's a more favored green, but not quite as much as if you had just one green like this all alone. So that's interesting. I'm gonna go for this one anyway, but still, it's something to think about. Something to think about. We're always the best one for educating, and I'm like, I don't want to educate anybody. That's not really what I want to be spending my time doing. Do you have anybody with a trait that's good? It's hard to tell when they have like 10 traits and they're all stacked on top of each other. This person looks okay. My son, Yejin. Okay. Well, we're a little bit away from actually being able to afford anything like a city, but that's only because we spent our 200 gold there. Your dog is growing quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast, has a keen nose, and your dog handler is praised as good character. Good dog. You can also get a bad dog event. Now, some people say that it's only when you switch from the hunting focus to something else. Some people, like me, say that you can just get it randomly. I'm sure that you can look in the game files and get an answer, but essentially, bad dog causes you all sorts of issues. Ooh, so they have just taken land off of Am. So Am is actually falling apart as well. So with Najara and Am falling apart, Cormyr is massively strong next to us. But north and south of us, we're clear, which is awesome. Oh, Cormyr just declared another holy war. Okay. For this land. Now that's really interesting because that's the land next to us. So that means they're going to have a huge border with us at some point. I'm not sure I like that. Wait, are we being looted or... No, somebody else is being raided. That's fine. Wait, unless it's down here. No, somebody else is being raided. A son was born to Prince Yejin, so that's my heir, called Yorbar. And that our son is brilliant. But our granddaughter is first in line, I believe. But that's okay. Cool. Do we have any children who still need married off? Nope, we have one who's almost there though, so we'll get him a betrothal. Almost like the matrilineal marriage thing, just out of some kind of muscle memory. I don't know where that's come from, but that's fine. Genius tough? Let's marry her. Sounds good to me. Wonderful. Still waiting for the money to come in. The White Stag. Lately, you've heard persistent rumors from peasants and travelers in the wilds that a strange mythical beast has been sighted in your realm. It's a white stag, powerful and elusive. The common folk claim it comes from another world, and that the hunter who claims it will be imbued with divine power. Yeah, I'll send people to find it. Sure, why not? Right, we're at 300 gold. We need to be at 514, I think it was, but it's alright. Oh, we've received a credible sighting of the Great White Stag in the county of the Trollclaws. Okay, well, we'll go off and try and find it then. So, let's see if we do. You've gathered your followers and your hunting dogs, you've saddled your horse and prepared your weapons. You are ready to go out, you are ready to set out to hunt the Great White Stag. Great. Fruitlessly scouring the countryside, you come upon a small cottage in the wilds. As you knock, an old crone opens. When she sees you and your hunting party, she cackles eerily and says that she has a powerful potion that will make you a stronger hunter, sure to catch any prey. Sure, why not? You drink the potion down. Soon you start to feel all warm inside. The crone whispers, "See? You know this will make you a strong hunter. I can see it in your eyes. Now, grow great hunter." You return home, certain in your belief that next time you will find your prey. This feels good. You returned... Did we get anything from it? No, it just says, like, okay, interesting. Doesn't say we got anything from it. You return to your court. The hunt for the elusive white beast seems fruitless, but there are many more things out in the wild. Maybe next time you will catch your prey. I wonder if that potion does actually allow you to find the white stag. I think we've found it once, but it's a very unusual thing. Okay, you would like my daughter, Vaemira, to marry you, and you're from the Kingdom of the Vast. Or marry this person here, Kingdom of the Vast. Okay, you're reasonably sized, but you've got no strength, and you're a cannibal. I'm going to decline, but thanks for the offer. I write to you with shocking news. Count Aguisco of Uriel tried to have me assassinated to make sure I wouldn't discover his plot to kill Doman Joni of Empel. Sure, expose it. I don't know who any of those people are, so it doesn't really affect me. What's this one? Paramount Chief of Sephiroth. Or what's it? That'd be Sapphiros. Is wanting to marry. Wait, where is he? Oh. These small islands? I decline. You know, people do want to marry my daughter. Maybe we could marry her to Cormyr. Maybe that would be a sensible option. Get a non-aggression pact. Would your son like to marry my daughter? Let's see. No. Will not consider offers from infidels. Well, that's pretty unfortunate, I would say. Pretty unfortunate. Yeah, now apparently the Holy War we declared on Najara, by the way. Oh, they're all sieged. The Holy War we declared upon them, apparently there's very specific conditions for allowing a Holy War. I don't know what those are, but apparently there are very specific conditions. So, yeah, that's kind of lucky. Also, we have recently declared a Holy War, which expires in a year, so I'm assuming you can only declare them every so often. Arranged marriage. This is my son marrying her non-matrilineally. I accept. Fantastic. She has arrived at my court. My son is now married someone fantastic. It's all going to be great. Cool. Some pause. The king has inherited some land. How are all your wars going? So 99% in favor, 87% in favor, 80% in favor. Wow. So all of the wars are about to be lost. And Najara is going to stop existing very soon. Nobody sieged this bit of land, weirdly. I'm kind of confused by that, but hey, whatever. That's some land usurped, so that's the first war over. And then immediately it got sieged. Oh, there's Cormyr. I think I saw Cormyr's army ken over here. Waters of Waters host has declared a war of conquest on Cormyr. Yes, 8,000 troops, which isn't nothing, but I mean it's nothing compared to Cormyr's strength. During your wife's visit to Glacus, we had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. No, we're not going to have a non-aggression pact, you monster mob. That is not going to happen. We have enough money. I'm going to build myself a city, almost a castle. Right, so we can see, I think we'll be allowed to hold the city as well. Yeah, I don't think it will say wrong type of holding or anything like that. How long does it take? It takes about a year. Okay, year and a half. Alright, you want to marry? Not marry. Education this time. Don't get those mixed up. Why do you have a duty education? Right. That's fine. Someone has accepted someone else's peace offer. Don't need to worry about it. Oh, what was that? Najara lost the war against them. Oh, wow. Yeah, Najara are not existing anymore. The peasants have risen up in troll claws, so are attacking the fields of the dead. I think that's their retinue. Could be wrong. Yeah, they had a retinue, so they're attacking them. I think the AI often, I mean, it's not the case in this one, but the AI will often actually deliberately attack retinues in order to try and kill them, which is a little annoying, but I believe they just spawned on top of them this time. Oh, Cormyr has accepted the, well, has made peace, as enforced demands, I should say. And what's interesting about that is they're also dealing with my army. Well, I mean, or my rebels. That's okay. My revolt. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll get there eventually. Well, I mean, that was very nice of them to deal with it. Should I attack Najara for the last province? No, because I have a truce for another 5 years. Alright, well. This guy feels I risk too much of my escapades and tried to persuade me to stop risking my life. Well, I might do that. The nice thing down here is Cormyr actually have that host claim, so they do have to deal with something else and don't just march directly upon me. Also, I just want to check this one that they made. They made this duchy. Does not contain my land. Fantastic. So they have no particular reason to attack me over anyone else. If it contained my land, they might do a de jure war, but they're not going to do that. My granddaughter is unsightly, but quick. Okay, cool. We are less than a year out from making our city. That's our main objective right now. I love just, it is how completely we destroyed Najara that I love there. It's great. We still have some troops to raise. I'm not going to threaten vassals out of conspiratorial factions. That was my mother anyway, and she's not in any. Where do we still need troop? Is it this one? Yeah, this one has 700. Yeah, that'll be the one where we need to go train troops in. Just for a little bit. And that should allow us to get up to our max a little bit quicker. Cool. Yes, we'll leave that reinforcing, and now that one's actually going a little bit quicker. A famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. We can either pay him, and a 15% chance we become proud, or we can not pay him, and there's a chance we become humble, and then everybody in my dynasty dislikes me by 5, which is also most of my vassals. I'll take the chance of becoming proud. Yeah, okay, we didn't get it, but that's fine. There's a sighting of the Great White Stag in the county of Durlag's Tower. Saddle my horse. Let's go. I'm just double checking so that we have this guy who controls Am, Cormyr, Najara. Probably not actually as important anymore, but I was just double checking who's around us. It looks like Am have just made somebody a tributary. That's okay. Gathered our followers and our hunting dog, saddle our horses, all that sort of stuff. We have a granddaughter who is strong and, hardy and quick. And then we have another granddaughter who's just smart. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, we have a lot of good traits in our family. So, a new bird has arrived in the Muse and a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. Well, I am a hunter, let's go and do falconry. The new bird was more aggressive than the ones I'm used to. It killed many rabbits, but was unwilling to relinquish its catch. It even attacked me when I tried to pry one away. I can become depressed, or gain one diplomacy and become a poet. Alright, I'm going to become a poet. You spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of your prey, but to no avail. However, you find that you rather enjoy being out in the wilds. All this daily physical activity, it makes you feel stronger. We're brawny. I've said it before, that's a great trait to have. And we've returned to our court. Wait, we are brawny, aren't we? Or was that must have been a chance, because we're definitely not brawny. Okay, interesting. Najara were raiding us? No? Yeah. Maimonides' attempts to write poetry were never meant to be published in any way, but wherever I go, bards and minstrels are reciting or singing my poems. Yeah, we'll become a poet. That's alright, must run in the family. We have captured this guy. This, Naga, I think. Yep. Well, can we recruit? No. Okay. Well, I don't know. Guess we'll just leave you in prison for just now unless anyone wants a ransom. 74 gold? You know what? I think I'll just take 74 gold now that I see it. Alright, so we finished this one. So I'm not able to hold cities, which is obviously a problem. That's first issue. However, or I am able to hold it, but let me just see. Depending on the circumstance, you might want to create a new vassal. It's of the wrong type. Does that actually give us a negative? I assume it gives us a negative in the amount it gives us, but it's a wrong government type is negative 75%. However, we still end up with a reasonable income from it. So we could give this away. Yeah, so I think if we wanted more money, I should have built another castle, but I couldn't because you have to build one of each holding. I could also just give it away and then one of my vassals here would then give us more money. Like they'd give us their percentage of money, which would be how much? Where is it? So we're looking for burger. So that would be vassal tax is 30%. So we'd get 30% of anything that's in here. So that would mean that we're effectively losing 5% by holding it personally. Right? But our stewardship skill, does that apply to other holdings? No. Okay, so because our stewardship skill is so high, we're still making more out of keeping it ourselves currently, even though it gives us minus 75%. Okay. I mean, it's fine. It's not the most amazing thing we could have ever made. What we should do, though, to give it a fair chance, is build the City Merchants Association for an extra 3 tax. Because that 3 tax then goes through the filters. So it then goes, hey, we got 3 tax, and because I've got collect taxes, we're booming, we've got technology, we've got trade routes, we got all that sort of stuff. We get that bonus on the 3, and then that gives us, you know, a lot, basically. Anyway, that's fine. It was an experiment. And that was the whole point of it, was to be an experiment. Although while I'm here, is there anything I can upgrade on this one that's going to make it look good? Local Adventurer is probably not a great upgrade, but no. Castle Town, I would need Castle Infrastructure to be level 4, which we cannot get to because, yeah, we're just not there yet. Cool. Let's unpause. Let things carry on a little bit more. My son died, not knowing what was going on with him. Oh, he had some sort of disease. Oh, I see. Which son was that? That was my second son. Oh well. It's unfortunate. There's an Amiens war to make Weldeath pay tribute. Okay. Well, good luck, Am. They have more troops than you, and they have a suzerain. So this might be a good opportunity to attack Am if we were feeling like we wanted to. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gate of your stronghold. We're just going to send them away, because we know they're going to talk about Hindustan. And we're not overly worried about that, because it doesn't exist in our world. So you're a suzerain of this... so you're a tributary of this guy. So we could attack up here towards Axelord Lander. Yeah, and start moving our way north. This is easy land to grab. Within what duchy? It's in a new duchy, a duchy of the open marshes. Ooh, who are you? That is about 1 million traits. Okay. So you worship the gods of Torel, the Estelar, by the names and rites by which they used in the time of the ancient empire of Netheril. You're a lich. Oh, wow. Alright. Trained Stormlord. And legendary wizard. I think you have every bad trait in the game. Alright then. And you also have a severe illness. Intriguing. Okay, well, cool. Human? Wouldn't necessarily call them a human. We don't have any reason to declare war on them. I guess because they're not bordering us. I assume we'd be able to declare a monster type war. And they're in Daggerford. Daggerford. I'm sure I know that. Or like they're in the Juror Kingdom of Daggerford. I'm sure I know that from somewhere. That should be like that feels like something that should be relevant to me. Anyway, Tradeway seems like a good place to expand up into. Doesn't seem like we're going to have too many problems with his suzerain, because we're stronger than them. Suzerain's wife cannot be called in, so I think this seems like a good war. Yeah, let's declare it. Has to be a border dispute, which is unfortunate. Would cost us 200 gold, but, you know, whatever. It seems like a good war. Let's raise our troops. Raise all of these guys over here, so that's 5,000. The rest are not coming because I can't be bothered to move them across. And we don't need them for the war because we're already strong enough. Right. Let's see. So they've raised some troops that are going to fight us here. Let's turn and fight them. Make sure we have a leader in the center. Also a leader on each of these, just so that we actually have leaders coming in, even if we don't end up using them. You guys here are all going to start marching there as well. Swing my blade clumsily in front of me while my trusted dog gnaws at the legs of my enemies. The battle rages on over the plains. There's a cry from a soldier nearby. Arrows incoming, my lord. Watch out. Wait, is that a dog? Whack. Dog takes an arrow for you, or you chased out an Asked for a personal jewel while your soldiers tend to your wounded animal. Of course I'm going to jewel him. How dare you try and attack my dog? The enemy commander Asked is swinging a scimitar with increasing precision, and I am beginning to think I will die here on the plains. So I can say, take Ayanur instead, I'll help you. So Ayanur is imprisoned, or this is how so I die, I can be imprisoned, or I can chuck somebody else in front. Oh, okay. Who's Ayanur? Is that another one of my commanders? He's going to be well hacked off. He is going to be well hacked off. As much as I hate it, I'm going to choose this. I've never seen this option appear. Alright. Well, I mean, the other two lost us the war. Well, one killed us and one lost us the war. So, that was kind of my logic behind that. Court physician has been called for my son. He has food poisoning. Oh no. And we won the battle. Sort of. That must be a vanilla game thing, but I've never seen it before. By vanilla, I mean like a no modded game thing. But still, interesting. Hey, we won another battle. March our way forward. Defeat the next army. Siege it up. Assault down. 100%. Offer peace and force demands. The tradeway is now ours. This guy is well hacked off. Well hacked off at us in general, but that's okay. Oh yeah, also this is giving us 0 troops. Is that deliberate? No, it should be giving us troops. I guess they've just not reinforced yet. Okay, that's fine. Or if these guys reinforced. They're almost there. They just need a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. Continue letting our money roll in. So we're now making 17 a month, which isn't too bad. My liege, please listen to me. The man you're so fond of is no more than a treacherous, despicable snake. Dorath Murgy tried to convince me to be more careful about my friends. Then say I did not know that my cousin is a snake, or I don't believe you, you're just jealous. Yeah, you're just jealous. My cousin likes me. Hey, we have built something in Aristed, so it's now giving us 14. You want us to ransom back him? Yeah, I'll ransom back him. No problem. Is he still one of our commanders? Wait, was he ever a commander? I think he might have just been a random person. Oh well, you can be a commander now. That's fine. So we built that, so we're now at 14. Is that really how much we're making from it? Yeah, so that gave us a flat 3. Which seems odd that that gave us a flat 3. Because, in theory, should that not have given us a lot more? Because it should have given us 30, 15, 30, 40. Like, on top of that. I don't know. It seems like the incorrect amount, but I have no way to say yes or no to that being the incorrect amount. Yeah, in fact, it seems like that made us less than. Well, let me work it out. So maybe it's... I'm trying to think. It really depends on how this calculation's done. I suppose if it does 30%, then 15%, then 30, then 40. If those aren't flat maybe it depends on what order these are calculated in or something like that. Maybe that changes it. I don't know. Yeah, not entirely sure. Anyway, it seems to make a sum. I'm going to build city walls and then keep upgrading it. Because actually that is still three extra, which isn't that bad. Cool. After 100 years under the Kingdom of Cormyr, the Duchy of Dragonmere is no longer considered de jure part of the Kingdom of the Dragon Coast. So if we go to de jure kingdoms, Cormyr is now larger, Dragon Coast is now smaller. Easy enough to see there. Still expanding up here. Well, how much do we need for this empire? Empire of the Sword Coast. We need probably... yeah, we need another 8 provinces to be able to create it, right? Or do we need 80%? Oh, we need 80%. Oh, okay, so we need another 19 provinces to be able to create it. Yeah. Wait, is that 80%? No, that is not 80% of 40. Let's not worry about it. We'll worry about it later. 80% of 40 should not be a difficult calculation. I was like, is that 32? Let's see. 8, 16, 24, 30. That might be, yeah. No, I think I'm right. I think that is it. I think that is 80%. I think we need another 19. I was right the first time and then decided that, no, I can't possibly be right. That's just not allowed. So we can create that empire, which I think is my end goal for the series. I'm not 100% sure. In case you don't know, Crusader Kings 3 is coming out on the 1st of September. So that is going to be kind of the real world where I want the series to be over by. So, yeah, it's achievable goals by then is what I'm looking for. Scouring the countryside for your prey, you come upon a lone rider. As you strike up conversation, it turns out he also hunts the same great animal that you were after. His lack of success thus far seems to match yours, but he invites you to talk and share experiences. Sure, Meros, appear at my court. We have Meros the Hunter. He seems reasonable. He's okay. He could be a commander. Yeah, he can replace Yezhin. The hunt for the elusive white beast seems fruitless, but there are many more things out there in the wilds. Maybe next time you will catch your prey. And with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.